This is Nicole, aka Chic Gamer, and I'm going to do my very first playthrough video today. We're going to look at the adventures of Chris on the Ouya. This is a platformer that is done in a 16-bit style. It's a really well done game, and I'm going to just show you with this first video probably the first couple of levels. We're going to start with a new game, so I'm going to delete the game I was playing, and we'll get started. So this game follows the story of Chris, who is a boy in Alabama who is about to get transported into another world. You can see this game takes place in 1995, which was well into the 16-bit era. Oops, let's resume game. Okay. Here Chris tells us how to play the game. So on the Ouya controller, you press O to jump and U to punch. The controls are simple at the beginning, but Chris gets more abilities later on. It is a good thing he has infinite lives, so we don't have to worry too much about making mistakes. So in this first part of the first level, just fighting bats and spiders, which are standard fare for a horror level. The items that I'm collecting, the white items, are marshmallows, which we find out later are used as currency. So I can use all the marshmallows that I've collected to buy new abilities. And the milkshake here restores life. I haven't lost any hit points yet. As you can see in the upper right hand corner, all 3 of my hit points are red, so it won't do anything for me. The controls in this game work really well. I took a hit there, so I can take the milkshake, and it gives me my hit point back. The game controls really well, and I think it would have done well had this been released in the 16-bit era, because there were a lot of platformers that did not control well then. This is one of the examples of the humor in this game. Chris breaks the fourth wall quite a bit, telling us things that sort of show that he's aware of the absurdity of certain things, like going into a spooky castle. Obviously, the smart thing would not be to go in. Oh my god, I can't believe I took a hit there. I love the animations in this game. I love how the spiders fly off the screen, their legs spread, whenever Chris hits them. And I hit my first checkpoint, so if I do die, I will start from here. I can't believe I just got hit by that. Fortunately, there's a milkshake here. I didn't have problems with this jump. I almost always get hit by... Oh, I didn't that time. I usually get hit by one of those fireballs. So I'm just backtracking now to collect more marshmallows, since I will be using those for currency later. And here's our first boss in the game. And Chris gives us a clue as to how to go about defeating him. As he's saying, it's a ghost, he can't punch him, so we're going to have to find a different way to beat him. Very much in the spirit of bosses in 8-bit and 16-bit games, where you just discover the pattern. And then the boss becomes really easy to beat. Except I took a hit there. And here Chris comments on the fact that he hit the ghost 3 times. This is, again, sort of breaking the fourth wall, commenting on, you know, in platformers, how typically you hit a boss 3 times and you defeat the boss. This is just the first of the fat jokes that are made at Chris's expense. Cake. Of course he's going to come for cake. Well, maybe not blood cake. Oh, well, it's chocolate. Of course he's going to come. So we're getting the story here that the whole point of transporting these children to Transylvania was so that Count Jr. can get into the Society of Villains. So we have Felicia, who appears to be like a Catwoman, the Smog Monster, and Buzzkill, who is some kind of mosquito monster. She's like a ninja cat. The kid turned into a Jack-in-the-Box reminds me of a classic Twilight Zone episode. Not that that's relevant now. So each of the monsters is taking one of the toys, and as you see, none of them chose Chris. heart. And the Count gets the bad news that he is not getting into the Society of Villains. Okay, so now Chris has some new abilities in his balloon form. He floats, and now the jump button makes him go down whenever he's up against a ceiling. And his attack button does this spin move, which is very important because in balloon form, at least right now, one hit will pop Chris and kill him. So we have to either avoid these birds or hit them. Now we have to avoid the darts that the ghost throws down. Once again, pointing out how many of the things we come across in platforming games make no sense, like icicles hanging off of clouds. Let's see if I can get through this without dying. So the red balloons, when you get close enough, will come towards you and try to knock you into spikes. As long as you time your attack correctly, they are relatively easy to beat. And now that I've said that, I will probably get knocked into spikes by one of them. Okay, at the checkpoint. So, at this point we're going to learn how to control Chris's abilities. However, he doesn't get that ability without a fight. This is actually a really easy boss, as long as you know what to do. So here's our world map, and so we're going to have Japan, Malaysia, and LA marked on the map so that we can go and save the other children there. And then we get Mexico and Siberia on the map as well, as that is where we will go to learn magic. Okay, and in the upper right hand corner you can see that we now have a new entry for our balloon power, or whatever you want to call it. So each time I inflate, I use one of those. So you can see it went down to 4 before I got the balloon, and then it went back to 5. And right now 5 is my maximum, so I can't go beyond that. Here's our first shop. Now I don't know which of these is probably the best right now. However, I think I'm going to go with unpoppable, which means that, you know, whenever something sharp hits me while I'm in balloon form, it'll just take 1 hit point off, as opposed to popping me. So now I need to float around town and talk to everyone. So in addition to the blue balloon refills that you see around the level, there are also these helium tanks that you can use to fill up your meter entirely. Okay, that's good to know. We'll be searching for 2 of those upgrades in each world, or each location. use a helium tank, but I didn't need that at this point. Here's the green balloon that will send us on a scavenger hunt. Okay, where the 13th tree meets water and sky. I haven't played very far into this game yet. I played the Mexico level a little bit, so I've yet to find him. But I'll have to remember that clue. I've spoken to everyone I need to in town. We'll float out to the world map. So now I can go wherever I want on the map. Although I was told to go to Mexico first to get the fire magic. However, I think I'm going to stop for right now. Thank you for watching this video. Also, thank you for sticking with it, even though my voice is a mess right now. I do recommend, if you have an Ouya, that you pick up this game. It is a lot of fun. It controls well. It's just really well done all around. So, I will pick up again later with part 2, where I'll play through Mexico and possibly the next level after that. So thanks for watching.